Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving into Evan Carmichael's Your One Word.
Ooh, interesting.
It's all about, well, finding that one word that really sums up your business, like the heart and soul of it.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
And, he starts the book with this wild scenario. Imagine you're in Malaysia about to give this huge speech, all those nerves and energy.
Oh, yeah, I can feel it already.
And bam, suddenly Eminem lyrics pop into your head.
Wow, that's a unique way to start a business book.
Right. It's a great hook. What do you think?
Definitely grabs your attention. It kind of throws you right into the high-stakes world of entrepreneurship.
Exactly. And it's not even just about stage fright or anything.
It's deeper than that.
It's about that pressure we all feel when we're pushing ourselves, outside our comfort zone.
Absolutely, that feeling of, am I really doing this?
Totally. And that's something Carmichael knows a lot about. His own story is crazy. Almost went broke, split with his business partner.
Whoa, hold on. Really?
Yeah, even lived off beans for a while.
Beans. Like just beans.
Seriously. It made me wonder if, maybe that kind of struggle is just part of being an entrepreneur.
That's a good question. You see it a lot, that's for sure. A lot of ups and downs.
Right.
But I think what Carmichael's getting at, he's not saying the struggle is the goal.
It's more about what you learn from it.
Yeah. It's like those tough times forced him to figure out what really mattered.
And that led to his breakthrough.
Exactly. Finding that fuel to keep going. Sometimes it comes from those unexpected places.
Makes sense. So let's talk about this one-word thing, more than just a marketing trick, right?
Oh, absolutely. Way more. It's like the core of your business, the DNA, almost.
The driving force behind everything you do.
Yes. Think of it this way. It's the difference between selling just features, like thread count in sheets,
Okay, I'm following.
and selling a feeling, like a good night's sleep.
I
It's
see.
deeper. It's about connecting with customers on that emotional level.
He has this great example in the book, this florist who was struggling. Then he discovered his one word, #calm,
Hashtag calm, huh? For florist.
and it changed everything. He didn't just sell flowers anymore. His shop became like a sanctuary.
Wow, that's smart.
People could escape, find some peace.
So it's not what you sell, but the feeling you create. That's pretty powerful.
Right. It's about understanding what your customer really wants, what they need.
On a deeper level. Exactly.
This is way more than just a catchy slogan, isn't it?
Way more.
And speaking of iconic brands, Carmichael had this aha moment while watching Steve Jobs, one of his famous marketing speeches.
Oh, yeah.
You know how Jobs never focused on specs and features?
Interesting.
It was all about Apple's core belief. People with passion can change the world.
Now that's core selling right there. He wasn't just saying Apple's better than Windows.
It was an idea.
It was a tribe, even. Like, be
Yeah.
part of the innovators, the change makers.
That's powerful.
Totally.
So how do you find your one word? Is it like, a New Year's resolution? Or is it something deeper?
Much deeper. This isn't about picking a word that sounds cool.
Got it.
It's about finding the word that truly reflects what drives you deep down.
Like, even when things are tough.
Exactly. It has to be a constant.
Yeah.
And he actually challenges you, the listener, to do this right now.
No, wait, right now.
Right now. Grab a pen, paper, whatever. List what makes you happy, what gets you excited.
Okay.
And then look for the connection, the thread that runs through them all. That's where your one word is hiding.
So it's self-discovery A&D branding.
They go hand in hand.
He gives some great examples. Like Sharon Galler, her one word is #family.
Hashtag family. I like that.
She built her whole dance studio around it, community, hiring, everything.
It shows how that one word can become the foundation for your entire business.
And it's not just about marketing, right?
It's about building a business with purpose, something that aligns with your values, making a real impact.
It's really inspiring to see how it can be done. And it's not just small businesses either. The Honest Company, their one word is #honest.
Yeah, Jessica Alba's company.
They've built this huge, successful business.
Definitely proves you don't have to, compromise your values to grow.
Right. In fact, it might even be the key to success, aligning with those values.
Could be. And then you have Menlo Innovations, a software company. Their one word is, get this, #joy.
#joy for software.
Yeah. Shows that any industry, you can create a culture that's, well, joyful.
That's pretty cool.
It's not about the industry, it's about that essence. What drives you?
Okay, so how do you actually build a campaign around this one word? More to it than just, putting it on a T-shirt, I'd imagine.
Definitely more. Carmichael talks a lot about storytelling,
Makes sense.
but not just telling your story, making it captivating. He uses his own story, of all the ups and downs.
Connect with people.
Exactly. What are those moments that shaped you? Those are the stories people want to hear.
He also talks about naming your tribe. His is #BelieveNation.
Right. Creates that sense of belonging, like you're part of something bigger.
Like the Grateful Dead and their deadheads.
Yeah, exactly. That shared passion.
Yeah.
So important, especially now when everything's so digital.
It's easy to feel disconnected.
Totally.
Yeah.
So think about how you can build that for your audience, those rituals, those traditions.
And he has this really cool idea. Iconic sounds.
Oh, yeah.
What sound embodies your word? His is a sonic boom, ties into his whole, paper airplane to jet thing.
Wow, that's interesting. It's about engaging the senses,
A multisensory experience.
Yes. What's the sound of your one word? Think about it.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. This one word goes beyond just marketing.
Deeper.
Carmichael talks about how it influences everything, even hiring. He looks for misfits.
Misfits.
Yeah. It's about finding people who align with your values, not just the perfect resume.
He's building a team that lives the one word, not just works for it.
And get this, he ditched most of his company policies.
Oh, way. Really?
No more rigid rules. It's about empowering his team to make decisions that, fit with the core value.
That's bold.
It's all about trust and autonomy.
So what happens if someone makes a mistake?
Well, it's about learning from it. It's about creating an environment that's more adaptable.
Interesting approach.
And he even created these company rituals, like closing the office early every Thursday for team card games.
Card games. That's awesome.
Right. It's about building those connections, having fun.
Definitely keeps things fresh.
And, of course, client management.
That's a big one.
He's all about embodying the one word in every single interaction.
Make it personal.
Build those genuine relationships.
It's not just about the transaction. It's about the connection.
And the book has these case studies showing how different businesses do all of this.
Real-world examples. Always helpful.
Manage clients, create products, make tough choices, all guided by their one word.
So you're saying it's a blueprint, like a how-to.
It's more than just inspiration. It's practical.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture now.
But, and Carmichael really emphasizes this, you have to take action.
Can't just read the book and expect things to change.
Exactly. It's about, getting out there and doing it. And he talks about those mental roadblocks we all face.
The I can't stories.
Yeah. It's so easy to get stuck in those.
It's about recognizing those thoughts and then, challenging them. Can you do it? Yes, you can.
And he has these great examples. Oprah, Lincoln.
People who overcame so much.
Showing that your past doesn't define you.
Your potential is limitless. Love that message.
It's a powerful message. Anyone can achieve great things. And, Carmichael takes it even further. He talks about building a company around your one word, starting with hiring.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
He actually encourages this unconventional approach, calls it hiring misfits.
Misfits. That's a new one.
It's about looking beyond the usual stuff. Resumes, qualifications.
That's about the person.
Finding people who really get your values.
I see.
He even calls his office get this, a #believe environment.
Whoa, really?
Inspiring pictures, music, even a morning routine that reinforces that mindset.
So he's created a culture that embodies his one word.
Totally. It's not just words on a wall.
It's about living it every day.
And get this, he got rid of most company policies.
Wait, what? No policies?
No more rigid rules. Instead, he empowers his team
To make their own decisions.
to make decisions that align with the core value.
That's a lot of trust.
It is, but it seems to work for him.
So it's about freedom and responsibility.
And, having fun. He even has these company rituals like closing the office early every Thursday for team card games.
Just like card games.
I know, right? It's about connecting, building those bonds.
Taking a break.
And, of course, bringing it back to clients.
Always about the clients.
Carmichael believes in, putting your one word into every interaction.
They can feel it.
Building those real relationships.
Oh, or not they just a transaction.
Exactly. And the book goes even deeper. Shows how businesses can manage projects, make tough choices, even raise capital.
All guided by this one word. That's impressive.
It's like this framework for the whole business.
Okay, this is starting to click for me.
It's not just a slogan, it's a way of doing business.
I like that.
And he has all these case studies showing how real companies are putting it into action.
Proof that it works. Always good to see that.
Small startups, big companies, everyone. Carmichael also talks about finding mentors who embody your one word.
Surround yourself with the right people.
People who share your vision,
Makes a huge difference, having that support,
Especially as an entrepreneur, it's tough out there.
for sure. And he mentions believe selling. What's that all about?
It's about putting your purpose first. Attract those customers who really connect with your values.
Not just trying to sell them anything.
Be authentic. Be transparent.
People can spot a fake a mile away.
And he even uses his one word to shape his project management, systems and processes.
To keep everyone on track.
And motivated.
Okay, I'm getting how this applies to everything.
It does. But, and this is important, there will be tough decisions.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Carmichael says your one word should be like your compass,
Guiding your choices.
even when they're hard.
That's a good way to think about it.
He gives this great example. CVS Health. They stopped selling cigarettes.
Really? That's a big decision.
It cost them billions in revenue.
Billions, wow.
But it went against their one word, #health.
Putting their values first. That's powerful.
Right. And throughout the book, Carmichael shares his own experiences, the good, the bad, all of it.
It makes it real. Relatable.
He's not afraid to be vulnerable, makes mistakes, has doubts.
Like everyone else.
It's inspiring. It makes you realize, we're all in this together.
Totally. So what's the final takeaway here?
It's about taking action. Reading the book is great, but you have to do something with it.
Can't just sit back and expect magic to happen.
And he says, often the biggest obstacle is ourselves.
The stories we tell ourselves.
I can't. Voice in our heads.
Gosh, shut that voice down.
It's all about choosing a different story, one of possibility.
Love that. So if your business could talk, what would its one word be?
That's a great question. Take some time to think about it. What's at the very heart of your business?
It's a journey for sure.
And if you want to dive deeper, definitely check out Your One Word.
Tons of great stories, practical tips. It's a great resource.
So go out there, find your one word, and build something amazing.
The possibilities are endless.